Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Tonight's dinner is going to be very simple and quick. We are just going to be having some sugar rice. If you don't know what that is just some rice with some sugar, and that's it. We don't have any butter on hand, but that's okay though. Then I'm going to be cooking some pork steak. I got these at Walmart and they was for $6.83. The seasoning that I'm going to be putting on there is a little bit of the steakhouse seasoning. I got that at Dollar Tree. Parsley flakes, some garlic, and some onion powder. Also just a pinch of salt and some pepper. So this is basically it. This is our dinner for tonight. It's only myself and my daughter at home once again. This is the weekday and my son is at work. So if you guys are ready for this cook with me, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so this is my pan that I'm going to be putting the rice in. I'm just trying to get dinner started. What time is it? 6:25 p.m. So I need to get this done so we can eat. I'm not measuring anything. I'm eye measuring. If you don't know what that is, I measure with my eyes. So I'm just going to pour. I end up using all of it. It wasn't really that much in there. Plus this rice was very small grain. That's maybe about 2 cups, 2.5 cups. And I'm only doing that because when my son comes home, if he wants, you know, what's left over, then he'll be able to eat as well. So that's in here. We're going to get this rinsed off a few times, get all that dirt and starch off of there as much as we can, and then put that on the stove. I need to invest in getting me a rice cooker, because in the summertime I really don't like to use too much electricity, and using the stove and the oven really, you know, really makes the house hot. So that's the reason why I'm going to be getting me a rice cooker pretty soon. But let's go ahead and get this put on the stove. So now that I have the rice done, it's going to take, I don't know, between 15 to 20 minutes to really cook. This is a small grain rice. Now, if you have rinsed your rice really good, we all know you're supposed to rinse your rice just to keep it clean. The water should look, you know, clear enough. But yeah, I probably could have did it a couple more times, but we're in a crunch. We're trying to eat some dinner. So that's going to cook. So now we're going to go ahead and start preparing the pork steaks and get those. I think I'm going to use my air fryer for those. I don't believe that I want to turn the oven on because it's way too hot in here as it is. So I already got my air fryer ready to go. I'm going to be using some oil in there, of course. Then I have my mixing bowl. I'm going to be cutting the pork steaks in half. There is 2 that come in a pack. So I'm going to take one at a time and cut them in half, season them, and I'm only going to add 2 in here because this isn't a very large air fryer. It's big enough, but I want my food to cook. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put you guys up and show you how I season it, and let's get dinner started. Alright, so I was looking at my air fryer and I'm thinking if I cook one at a time, I'll be able to squeeze each one in there. If not, I'm just going to cut them in half. And half, I meant like this way because that bone is in both of those and I can't go that way. So it'll just be like this. But okay, let's get started. First, I'm going to start off by seasoning with just a little bit of salt. I need some flavor, just a little bit, not too much. I do not season both sides of my meat, and the reason why I do that is because the juices inside is going to marinate and go up underneath there. But to each his own. But I just do the top part. I'm trying to stay away from a lot of seasoning. I love seasoning food. I love my food to have a great taste, but I just don't want to put too much of salt on my meat. So we're going to add some pepper. Now I do like some pepper now. Then we are going to go in with onion powder to your liking. Season it how much you want. This is a thick piece of meat, so I want to make sure it tastes good when you eat it. Then I have my garlic powder. Now here's the steak seasoning that I purchased at Dollar Tree. And we're going to add some of that on here too. It doesn't come out too heavy, so I do like that. But you got to shake it a little bit. And last thing besides the oil is going to be some parsley. Now you guys know this doesn't do anything for your meal but make it pretty. That's it. I'm going to add some oil, but I'm going to use my little spatula that I have to put it on there, so I won't add too much. Alright, now I picked this up at Dollar Tree as well. I'm sure it's for barbecue or whatever, but I just use it to put butter on stuff. But today it's going to be for the oil. And I'm just going to drizzle it on there like that. Instead of pouring it, I'm in control of how much comes out. Okay, that should be good. I'm gonna put a little bit in the air fryer. Of course, the bottom has to cook. It can't be dry. Now let's get started. Right, now it did fit, so that's good. One can fit in this. I'll call this a medium size air fryer. Here's the second one. I'm going to be putting this one in the refrigerator until this one gets done. Cover this one up with foil. I use vegetable oil. You can use anything. You can use butter to spray your pan. You can use canola oil. You can use vegetable oil like myself. You can also use olive oil, anything, but just make sure that you have enough grease at the bottom and on the top. So I'm going to go ahead and set this to 375. Turn this all the way. It goes up to 30 minutes, and then pretty sure I'm going to have to do it again. But we're going to go ahead and get this started. It's kind of hard doing this with one hand. And that's it. It's cooking. It has been about 20 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and take a peek. We're going to take a peek together and see what it looks like. Oh, nice. Are you guys able to see that? Ooh, almost dropped it. That looks good. All right, so I'll just let this go ahead and cook for the last 15 minutes on here and check it. I might let it go another round, maybe 10 more minutes, because I just want to make sure it's done. But hey, at least I know if I can cook chicken in here, I can cook some pork steak. All right, so now the rice is done. It's nice and fluffy, which is good. I'm going to go ahead and let Cashapp fix her plate, and then she can put as much as she wants on there. But that's done. Now let's go ahead and put the second pork steak in the air fryer. Alright, you guys, dinner is finished. I have the second one in the air fryer for my son for when he gets home. And there is some extra rice. Actually, it's a whole bunch of rice, but this is what it looks like. I cut it with a steak knife, and it smells so good, and I know it's going to be delicious. So we are finished. We got some rice here, and we also got some Sprite. I'm thinking about adding me some barbecue sauce with mine, but this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed the cook with me. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.